Good morning, everyone. Well, today is Hogalishi Day, so you know what that means. I'm not going to be doing very many readings, but I will do the first reading here this morning, and I will do a channeled reading here. But then I have to beg off because I never know what the questions are going to be that we read on this afternoon. So today is Todd Blanche's confirmation, and I tuned in for a second and just heard this woman out there introducing him, gushing over him, and the woman sitting next to her was just, like they're mooning over this guy. I was just, these people have no moral compass whatsoever. Anyway, so that's going on this morning. Andy Bashir is thinking about replacing Mitch McConnell. Just, they say the Repugly Uglies are saying, well, we'll pick 3 people and you can pick from there. And, as far as a runoff, a special election, he's not going for that. But I think he should put in another Republican, Thomas Massie, because that's here, fight against this. He's a Republican, okay? You get a Republican replacement. And Thomas Massie's got no love lost for them now, okay? But we'll see what happens on that front. Anyway, I'm not asking anything specific, but we'll see what the cards have to say today. So yeah, Trumpenstein is shaking in his boots because everything is going south at this point. So we'll see what the cards have to say. We know that it's in decline. That's what I keep getting with the readings. They are in their collapse. Okay? Absolutely in their collapse. While I've been talking, I've been shuffling the cards. So let's see what the cards have to say this morning. The reading is about experts. How this energy is winding up. Here we have the energy, the keys to it, the crown, what's going up, what we're seeing, okay? What's being put out there. It's kind of like the signal. So experts, what's taking off? What's happening? Also could be the card for spiritual realm, other energetic happenings, but let's see what the next thing out, what's coming into it from the past. We have, yes, the wheel is turning. It's breaking open. So that wheel is turning. Above it, we have what's being handed out, the realistic happenings that are taking place now. I love that one. You can't miss that. What's coming out? What's being handed out? Reality and the foundation. This is painful, okay? Mentally, physically painful. At the heart of it, the mentality is coming down with what's coming out. The spiritual wheel is turning, okay? So let's see what we have going on now. Energy of the moment is what's being constructed. Little worker bees over there, what they're building. And we have the challenge is, this taking control. The barking mad, taking control, quite aggressive, okay? Coming into it is the challenge. Above it, the mental state of taking action, okay? The mind of wands. So really, what's on what's on their mind is again action with what's being handed out. The foundation is this being mentally locked in a cage, okay? Constricted mentally, and this is again emotionally, mentally difficult because the wheel is turning, things are being constructed. Potential outcome, we are charging forward. Action is being taken, okay? The outside influence with this is what is being juggled. The reality of things we have being juggled now. Above it, the past, ongoing stuff with Epstein files and the past in general. We're looking at wanting to take action. So what they're handing out, and the foundation is yet again this new start, a new mentality, new information being seen. When it comes to what they're occluding mentally, and this is quite painful with what's being handed out, but the spiritual aspect of it, we're looking at this with the experts. The wheel is turning on what's being handed out, what's being built, taking more control, and they're against their mental occlusions that are taking place. We're looking at going forward. We're wanting to have the Epstein files and this past rectified, and this stuff is coming out. So let's see what's driving the reading. The Hermit, okay? So yeah, getting pointed. And I like that it's pencil because things can be changed with pencil. They may be written, but they can be changed, okay? So we have that light coming in when it comes to investigations and soul searching, looking deeper at what's up in the air, what needs to come to an end, okay? Looking at these aspects, and the people are just emotionally saying, we are done with this, all this stuff is up there, we want it finished. So the light is coming out on these subjects. We want the truth, again, the Heart of Swords, and if you know anything about the heron and stuff, they will stand there patiently waiting to strike. Okay? The heron, the truth. When it comes to the dark drama, okay? When it comes to the dark drama that's been chaining people for so long, we have the eye on the prize, if you will. They are just laser focused on this going forward, wanting to get this rapid. The judgment is coming out. We're seeing what's being birthed there. The egg, what's in that egg, we're looking at that when it comes to judgment, okay? And looking at what's coming in rapidly. Now I like this one. He's standing on the world, and this is what's coming in from the higher realms, okay? This is not just looking across at the ocean at what's coming in. This is looking what's coming in from the higher up. And here we have the, what do they call, the flower of life, okay? So what's coming in, and we're looking at the wealth of all of the things, reality, the wealth of this that's rapidly moving now. When it comes to the leadership, etc., getting things in motion, okay? It looks like this one, you know, it looks like a tree trunk where it's growing, but it also reminds me of somebody with backbone, okay? Somebody with backbone willing to challenge the system from what we're being fed, messages we're being fed. We have the little fish there. Against their what? Their manipulations, okay? That it's time to temper this stuff to get some balance. When it comes to what? The White House, okay? The bullseye, what we're aiming for is the White House. Messages about actions and where things are in motion, okay? The Chariot, things are on the move. When it comes to what's being blocked, that affects the people's world, We have messages about new concrete things coming out that Trump and the Republicans are trying to desperately get away with, rolling the dice on this mentally, trying to be cagey, okay? When it comes to the lovers, those supporters, etc., trying to figure out their next move. And we're looking at the actions in hand and what we've got in the lap, the reality of what's being held on to, what's there. When it comes to these deaths, etc., okay, these distancings. Now, I think this is both McConnell and Graham. So things are being activated now. We're being seen more clearly. Things are blossoming, being activated. When it comes to Republicans and the fullness of the reality that's taking place, again, the transformation at hand, the things they keep trying to stall, to stop this transformation. And we're looking at the harvest, all the things there, okay, all the things there that are coming out, the reality of it, that they are out in the cold. When it comes to the long term, what's gaining strength is what's being birthed in America, okay, the Empress, and what's being offered up. When it comes to the mind of these things, okay, the mental state. So, yeah, it's saying, that things are in motion, okay? They are, the time has come, and it's just continuing to say we are moving forward. They keep trying to obstruct, they keep trying to manipulate, they keep trying to find a way around it, but it's not working any longer for them. People are standing up to them now, and that wheel has turned, and the spiritual aspect of this is changing, okay? The energy is changing, and so try as they might to continue to repress things, to continue to skew things, to continue to railroad the system. It's not working in their favor any longer. So on that note, we'll leave that here, and I will see you on Hogalishi this evening. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you online. Oh, tonight, I think it's that Lena is off, and Afefe will be there. It'll be Hogarth, myself, Afefe, and Sheila on the Hogalishi show this afternoon. So be sure you turn in regular time, 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and we'll see you there.